What's going on, everyone? This is your boy Ron back with DFS Greatness. How everybody doing out here, man? We got a lovely six-game slate for this wild card weekend, man. First time ever having a six-game wild card slate. Circumstances is weird this year with COVID. But before I start this video, like my page, subscribe to my channel. If you feel like this video is helpful, you think I know what I'm talking about. You feel like you gonna get some money, you like what you see, you like everything about this video, man. Just subscribe to the channel. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I'm using draft dashboard to construct the lineup. I'm not giving you guys a lineup. I'm just giving you great plays. It's in good spots, man. Guys, I feel like it's gonna take off, man. It's the playoffs. You're trying to win. It's not no holding back. You're trying to get to the Lombardi Trophy. Trying to get this dub. Trying to get this win. Let's get to it. I'm hyped, man. I'm ready for the playoffs. And at the quarterback position. My favorite quarterback of the slate, man, 7,800. I love the price for Lamar Jackson. He's $1,500 more on FanDuel, man, going against the Tennessee Titans defense. It's terrible, man. Malcolm Butler, he's been getting roasted all year, man. Get that boy off the oven, he's done. And then Adoree Jackson, I just feel like this year the Ravens are a better team and a better offense. I just feel like Lamar Jackson's going to be out here running like crazy, man. He broke a record every year for the last 2 years, over 1,000 yards rushing for a quarterback, man. All that's been said, Lamar Jackson's the top of the line. I like to have him. He's $1,500 more on FanDuel, so I like the DraftKings play. Tennessee Titans defense ranked 28th against the quarterback, 27 as a whole. See, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Titans won the division, but if Deshaun Watson would have got the ball back, Titans would have lost. If the game would have been in overtime, Titans would not win the game. As simple as that. So I definitely like Lamar Jackson, man. I feel like he will have the rushing upside. He will have 50-plus yards rushing and maybe a rushing touchdown against the Titans defense, man. Read option. This, they playing in Tennessee, and I mean, it's not that many fans, so I just feel like Lamar Jackson, will be pissed about the loss last year, and if you try to stop the running game, Lamar Jackson will torch the Titans secondary. So Lamar Jackson is my favorite quarterback of the slate. I love him. I love the matchup against the Titans. Him and J.K. Dobbins, put them guys in a parlay together. Put them parlay prop bet touchdown. I want both of them in there. Second quarterback I like is Josh Allen, $1,500 more on FanDuel. Josh Allen, man, averaging 27.3 fantasy points a game. This guy definitely have a rushing upside. If you want to do a prop bet with him, he's going to definitely give you over 20 rushing yards easily. I like the matchup, man, but the Colts do have a tough defense, man. This game is one of those make-it-break games. I feel like, Josh Allen do have the better offense, and the better quarterback than Phillip Rivers. I feel like this game is going to come down to experience, and Phillip Rivers hasn't been much of an experienced quarterback in the playoffs. And I'm going to take Josh Allen and Stefan Diggs, and I just feel like they have more to play for and they have a better team. And I definitely feel like, he had the weapons, Cole Beasley, Stefan Diggs, and he just had more, more offensive weapons and more firepower. So I'm leaning towards the Buffalo Bills, and also, it's going to be fans. I think they're going to have maybe 15,000 people there, 10,000 people, so it's going to be little fans, little crowd noise. So I'm going to push Josh Allen for the quarterback I recommend. And you got the GOAT Tom Brady at 1,100, 6,900. That's a good price tag, man. He's 1,100 more on FanDuel. Last 3 games, man, he's been on fire, man. Everybody's like, oh, the Redskins gonna play him tough. Man, get out of here with that shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Redskins gonna get torched. Tom Brady will have 2.5 or 3+ touchdowns, or maybe 4 touchdowns. This is gonna be a game, man. They're gonna just beat the hell out of these boys. I just don't feel like the Redskins, and they don't have no offense. Alex Smith, they say he's hurt. The Haskins got cut. So they're not going to have no offense to put up the points. So definitely Tom Brady. If you want to spend up for 7,800, Tom Brady is a 6,900 letter price tag for him. And if I know Jared Goff, I don't think he's going to play. And you got Big Ben, and you see everybody watch the news. You see the COVID outbreak, what happened with the organization with the Cleveland Browns. So 6,100. He's $1,400 more on FanDuel. If you want to spend down, Big Ben could play pretty good. It just, I'll be honest with you, I really don't have no faith in Big Ben because they've been they just been so not good this year, man. Just haven't been getting the job done. I just don't feel like, I don't have the confidence in Big Ben. So I would not recommend playing him. I mean, it just depends, man, which team. I mean, I know last week they played on Sunday. Pittsburgh rested their half of their team, but still, man, I'm just not feeling that one. And Drew Brees is going to be in a tough matchup, man, going against the Chicago Bears. I mean, Trubisky been playing pretty good, man. 5,700 is very cheap for Drew Brees. I don't know if Michael Thomas is gonna play, but if I did go with cheap quarterback, definitely be Russell Wilson. I mean, not Russell, Drew Brees, but the cheapest quarterback I recommend. Phillip Rivers. I don't got no faith in Phillip Rivers for this one. I'm gonna leave off him. And Russell Wilson, man, he's been terrible. I'm not at 6,700. He's $700 more on FanDuel. I'm not have no faith in him either. I just feel like, man, he going to get some dogs, man. Jalen Ramsey, he gonna lock up DK Metcalf. Tyler Lock, you got him out there, but you gonna have the rush pass. You got the best defense in the league, man. Up front, Sam Darnold gonna be in his neck all game. So all that's been said, I'm not really recommending you guys go get Russell Wilson. And you got Tannehill, 1,600 more on FanDuel. It's like this with Tannehill, man. It's really how the wave where Henry gonna go. Which way? It's really how Derrick Henry runs, man. If they stop Derrick Henry, Tannehill gonna have to have a lot of pressure on him. If Derrick Henry have a good game running like crazy, then it's a Florida game. It's kind of a hit or miss, man. But Tannehill is a good quarterback. I'm not gonna say he's not bad. He's not a bad quarterback, but he's definitely a good quarterback. So these are the quarterbacks, man. They in tough matchups. You see this stuff right here is red. They in tough ass matchups. And the Ravens defense is some dogs out here, man. Humphreys, you got Calais Campbell. You got a whole bunch of dogs out there, man. They hungry and they pissed about this loss from last year. That's 5,400. These are the cheapest. The quarterbacks out the Smith, Alex, the cheapest quarterbacks, man. Baker Mayfield, Mitch Trubisky, Alex Smith. I'm just saying, man. One of these bum quarterbacks between Baker Mayfield and Mitch Trubisky will be in the winning lineup. I'm just saying. But, that's the bottom of the lineup. But the quarterbacks, I'm telling you, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, and some sprinkle Drew Brees in there, man. Them the quarterbacks I like, man. Recommend for you guys. Throw them in your lineup. Let's get to the bag. Okay, at the running back position, the top of the line, you got Derrick Henry at 9,200, averaging 22.8 fantasy points a game. He's $1,000 more on FanDuel. I got mad respect for Derrick Henry, man. He 2,000 yards, man. It's a nice accomplishment. But, I just feel like to get past the Ravens, they're going to have a more balanced approach, man, not trying to run the ball first, second, and third down. I just feel like you're going to have a balanced approach to beat the Ravens. I mean, I definitely like the price tag. If you want to spend up for Derrick Henry, he is the highest running back of the slate. I'm going to have a little shares of him, but not that many shares. But at $900 more on FanDuel, you got Jonathan Taylor. That guy, man, is a dog. 41 fantasy points last game against the Oakland Raiders, man. This guy, he just stepped up big. Injury to the starting running back in the beginning of the season. Jonathan Taylor had opportunity, man. When you hungry, want the opportunity to step up, man. Things like this happen. That's what happened with people, man. He got the opportunity. He wanted the opportunity. And J.K. Dobbins, man, like I mentioned, I love the matchup going against the Titans run defense. The Titans defense is not that good. J.K. Dobbins and Lamar Jackson will have a field day 6,600. Look at the price tag. Instead of spending up 9,200, look at the price tag. Go get J.K. Dobbins, man. I'm just saying a lot of people want to go get Henry, but it's scary. Just the Ravens defense. I just feel like they might try to contain him a little bit. J.K. Dobbins a little bit cheaper, and don't like another of these other ones. You can get 4,400. Gus Edwards is a good player also because he always come in, and do what he need to do for the cheaper price tag instead of spending for J.K. Dobbins. And David Montgomery, 6,900. I mean, the Saints do got the best defense in the league, man, but this guy been running like crazy, man, getting around 16.5 rushes a game. I like the price tag for 6,900. I'm just saying, man, I like it, I know he's going against their defense, $1,500 more on FanDuel. I like David Montgomery. And Chubb against Pittsburgh, $6,700. He's $1,000 more on FanDuel. I like Chubb again. I just feel like, for them to have the opportunity to beat Pittsburgh Steelers, they have to have a balanced approach. Give Chubbs plenty, 14, 15 touches a game. I like it a lot. And another running back I'm looking at, you got Antonio Gibson. I just feel like they're not going to be really running the ball a lot. I feel like they're going to be running from behind, throwing the most of the game. So I don't really think he will be a factor. And Ronald Jones, 5,500, like the price tag cheap. and 5,100 Cam Akers. I like that price tag, man. If they do want to have an opportunity to win, I feel like they're gonna have a run game, definitely. And cheap guys, you can always look at Naheem Hines, definitely a PPR machine. This guy be out there catching a lot of passes. And that's crazy. Devin Singletary, man, hasn't been a factor at all, man. They've been really leaning on Zach Moss a lot, man. But, top running backs, I'm telling you, the guys getting in line up. Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, J.K. Dobbins, man, Dave Montgomery. Them the guys I recommend you guys to play with if you want to spend over here. Like I said, J.K. Dobbins is another way to go, man. David Montgomery, Jonathan Taylor. Let's get on these wide receivers. Video gonna be short and sweet, straight to the point, man. Top of the line, the best wide receiver right now on this slate is Stefan Diggs. Stefan Diggs been an animal, man. Over 100 catches, crazy numbers. A lot of people thought him getting traded to Buffalo was like a slap in the face, man. But he got a quarterback, man. A lot of people laughed at the general manager drafting Josh Allen from Wyoming. Look at him now. Haha. But Stefan Diggs averaging 21.9 fantasy points a game. I like it a lot, man. He getting hella targets, getting about 10.5 targets a game. I like him a lot. I feel like it's a good matchup. Just pair him and Josh Allen in your lineup together. Chris Godwin, I don't know how their defense is ranked number 2 against wide receivers. That's weird, but definitely like Godwin a lot. Allen Robinson, 6,600. I don't like it, man. I don't like Trubisky in this game either. Robert Woods, I like anybody going against Seattle defense, man. Seattle defense is terrible. Their corners are not that good. So Cooper Kupp, I think he's still on COVID list. So Robert Woods won't be one of them targets I would like. Deontay Johnson going against Cleveland. Juju Smith. Look at these guys cheap. Juju 5,500, man. That's cheap, man. If you want to have a Juju stack with Big Ben, you can go there. Deontay Johnson. Juju's that's a bargain price for Juju. 5,500 is $1,000 more on FanDuel. You got Hollywood Brown and get the Titans defense 5,400. Oh, I'm playing that. I'm playing that for real. Yeah, 5,400 like the price tag for him. Titans defense. You see, they're gonna line him up with Malcolm Butler. Gonna get toasted. So like him a lot, man. 5,400 cheap price tag instead of spending up for like guys like Stefan Diggs. Just pair him up, put him on Baltimore stack. Definitely gonna have a Baltimore stack again. Chase Claypool 5,200. I like that whole price tag for him also. He's more of a big play receiver, man. He's not really, he just really he's point dependent a lot. When they go down the field, they look for him. 7,100. AJ Brown. I'm not gonna sleep on him. I'll definitely tell you guys put me in lineup. I don't care about these stats, man. At the end of the day, stats from the season don't matter. You go by it's win or go home. A lot of people, oh well, during the season they was doing all this, man. Forget the season. Worry about the playoffs. AJ Brown, one of the best receivers in the league, man. Who gonna be stopping this boy's guy? This AJ Brown's a dog. I definitely like the price tag for him. I like the matchup for him. I don't care about these stats, man. But DK Metcalf, I'm just skeptical, man, because Jalen Ramsey gonna be on him like glue. 6,500. Mike Evans, love Mike Evans, and I love Antonio Brown too, man. Antonio Brown had 40 fantasy points last game, $400 more on FanDuel. I'm telling you, man, I'm definitely gonna have a Tom Brady stack with these receivers. Because, if they do blow people out, man, crazy thing about it, all these guys can have a touchdown. That's the thing about it. And that's about it. At the wide receivers, man, 5,000, man, with Sanders, a bargain. You got Corey Davis, Butterfingers. Man, this guy couldn't catch nothing on Sunday, man. He was dropping so many passes. He's 1,600 more on FanDuel. So if you want to go that route with Corey Davis, do not see anything wrong with you. And cheap receivers, I like bargain receivers. I like Rashad Higgins, 4,100. I think it's a good price tag for him, man. Just cheap guys and can get the job done. And Darnell Mooney, man, for Chicago, he's 3,900. This guy's getting around 6 targets. He had 13 targets last game. I like the price tag. Just cheap guys like his Zach Pascal. Just cheap guys you can look at. Cooper Kupp, I don't know if he's going to play for COVID. You can look at Josh Reynolds, another cheap guy, go with 3,600. And, Lamar Jackson love everybody, man. Miles Boykins, Willie Snead, one of those guys can catch a big catch, man, for a touchdown. You just don't know, man. He spread the ball out so much. Yeah, man, them receivers, man, I'm really liking a lot, man. I love the Rams receivers, I love the Bucks receivers. That's my major core I like, man. I'm not gonna tell y'all guys not to go get Stefan Diggs, man. This guy's a straight dog. Definitely like the price tag for Stefan Diggs. At the tight end position, you got Mark Andrews at 5,200. I like the price tag. He's $1,800 more on FanDuel. This guy getting around 6.3 targets a game. I like him. I like a lot of Baltimore exposure, man. Another good tight end. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be playing from behind a lot. Logan Thomas, 4,900. Like the price tag, he's getting around 6.9 targets a game. Jared Cook also. I don't think Michael Thomas playing. He's getting around 4 targets a game, $1,300 more on FanDuel. So I like the price tag for him a lot. Gronk is 4,000. That's all I'm saying. Gronk is 4,000. He's $2,000 more on FanDuel, so the DraftKings price is a bargain. 3,300, man. I'm just saying. Jimmy Graham, 1,800 more on FanDuel. And Jonah Smith, 3,200, man. One of these tight ends, like these cheap tight ends between Jimmy Graham, Jonah Smith, Gronkowski, is going to go off. And you got Taylor Higbee, too. Higbee, another good tight end, cheap. You know, you got to look at like plays like these, man, cheap plays. And you can look at Jerry Eifert, another guys is cheap, man. And really is productive guys you can look at also. And that's about it, man, from this. We're going to look at some few defenses I can recommend you guys to rock with. Yeah, we're going to look at a few of these defenses, man. Top of the line defense, Buccaneers defense sitting at 3,400. That's going to be a lock for me because I just don't know if this, the quarterback situation going to be this week, man. Alex Smith's kind of hurt. So, you know, if he do some limp off and put a backup quarterback in, they probably can have 20 or 30 fantasy points possibility. And another defense, 3,900, the Saints. I like the Saints defense a lot. 2,900. I like the Rams defense for the upside, turnovers, and also sacks. I love the sacks pressure, man. The Seattle defense, not the Seattle defense of old. And that's the major defense I like, man. I feel like the Titans game will be a high scoring game. And Chicago Bears defense not going to be able to stop the offense of the Saints. So, yeah, man, defense I recommend Saints, Bucks, and the Rams, man. This is your boy Rome back with DFS Greatness, man. You can also follow me on Twitter at DFS Greatness on Twitter. Until next time, like my video, subscribe to my channel, man. Let's get to 160 subscribers, man. Let's get to it. Till next